My name is Michael.
My name's Anthony.
It's like about a half an inch longer. You still gotta get those kegs.
What are we saying?
Yo.
What can we say?
What can't we say? Let me tell you a list of words we can't
You
say.
can't say them, so don't. They're gonna get us canceled. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to M&A's Excellent Adventure, episode 58.
Woo!
We made 58 of these things.
58.
You know, if we make 6 more, we can make 64 gigabyte SD card.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. We could be Nintendo 64th episode.
That's cool.
Just saying.
That's cool.
But we're not there yet. We're at episode 58.
That's right. Today. Well, and do you know why episode 58 is a very special episode? We took a poll, and you, the listeners, have responded with what the worst slur is. Anthony's going to say it during the story today, so do not miss it. This is huge.
I am not doing
You committed. Don't back down now.
It never existed. Or did it? I don't know. We had to rip it off if we did.
That's right.
Well, that's why you're in charge of social media. That way, if we get canceled, it's you.
That's true. That's true.
Unless it's something we say on this show, which we wouldn't.
Who are we?
What are we?
Well, you didn't say our names.
Jean Valjean.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'll be.
My name is Anthony.
Can I be the?
No.
Oh, okay.
What's your name?
I guess it's Michael.
Yeah, he's the M to my A.
I wanted to be the guy.
Our Excellent Adventure today, episode 58. Michael, tell me how have you been?
Well, I wanted to be the guy in Les Mis who dies when he's.
Spoilers. For if you haven't read the 100-plus-year-old book.
Yeah, my bad. There is a guy who dies in Les Mis.
Which one? Just one guy dies.
I just want to be the guy who dies. The main guy's in the second act's friend who's leading. Because I'm trying to be spoiler free.
I forgot his name.
He's blonde in
Mason?
the movie. I don't know, something like that maybe.
I'm just kidding.
You're
thinking of Eddie Redmayne.
He was a hot guy.
Yeah.
Eddie's friend.
Oh.
Who dies.
But.
Who's like leading the fucking.
Yeah!
And
I thought that was Eddie Redmayne. Okay.
No.
I didn't know that.
No, he's kind of a poser because he bails. Fucking loser.
Just in case you hear it during the show, folks, there is some pretty intense stuff going on downstairs right now.
It looks like there's currently, or it sounds like there's like a church service happening below us.
Which is awesome.
Yes.
By the way, because we're bringing in the spirit of the new year with M&A's Excellent Adventures. Please make sure you like and subscribe. But, I don't know. Anything else, Michael? No? I'm pretty chill today.
Yeah.
And, they're very courteously being quiet right now.
Yeah.
So maybe. I'm wondering if they're going to just pound on the door and be like, you're too loud, and I'll be like, buddy. Let me tell you
Feel
something.
the
You're a
spirit.
bit too loud downstairs.
Maybe they're just checking out their favorite podcast. They want to hear it live.
If anyone ever complains on us being loud, we should just hand them a card and say, make sure you subscribe.
Yeah. We'll be quiet if you pull out your phone right now. Subscribe.
Yeah.
Pull out your phone.
Make sure you smash that like button. Or just tell your friends.
To smash that like button.
Hipster podcast, M&A's Excellent
With
Adventure.
2 hot brown guys.
Yeah, and if you don't subscribe after watching this far, you're kind of racist.
That's true, actually.
Sure
that makes you a
subscribe.
racist, so you don't want to do that, right?
Can't afford to.
Basically, at this point, if you're not subscribed, you're canceled for that.
Yeah.
And I think that's more than that's more than fair.
Can you get canceled for canceling other people?
I don't think so. Not if you play the good old Uno reverse card.
If
it's good enough to defeat Dr. Phil, it's good enough to not get canceled.
Yeah. Also, we should create a whole Excel file of every single appearance each character has come in.
Yeah, that'll play in with the big episode that we have that just branches and connects all the stories.
It's gonna be awesome. So
that'll be a good ep.
Well, all of our eps are good eps. If you really think about it,
eps.
with the exception of episode 1.
I still love episode 1. I think we don't have a stinker amongst our eps. I think they're all beautiful.
We had one stinker, and it never actually made it to air.
We did. Yeah, there is one episode that we fully recorded.
I do not like this
and we didn't release it.
Nope.
The only thing is that I had a monologue in there that I thought was pretty baller. And so that was the only time
that was archives. I didn't delete it.
Yeah.
It's
so maybe for a bonus one day or something, if you guys are clamoring, we can release
M&A's
it.
Unchained.
Unchained, yeah. And you'll just be like, oh, it wasn't that good.
Just off the rails.
Yeah.
Michael, what do we do on this story? Just kidding. I should be the one telling you because I'm the host this week.
What do we do on this story?
Yeah, we're going to tell them a story.
Yeah.
What kind of story are we going to be telling?
That's entirely up to you. An
slightly improvised story. Slightly because I know what's going to happen, or maybe I don't. But he doesn't know anything.
I don't know shit. I don't know who I'm going to be. I don't know where I'm going to be. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know anything.
Yeah.
Anthony knows it all. But I am kind of the star of the show in a way.
Yeah. He's playing the lead that doesn't know what's going on. And with that, Michael, I think it's about time that our guests are going to be sitting at their couch eating a bag of potato chips. But, perhaps they really wanted some chocolate to go with it. So they dipped their chocolate or dipped their potato chip in the chocolate after they microwaved it. But, it got too hot and it started smoking. So they put it, into the refrigerator so it stops smoking. They take it out and they go, oh, I just have chocolate and potato chips. So then they go, well, fuck it, and they eat both in each hand and realize, oh no, the hand's getting a little melty, and so they got to get a napkin. But right before they grab that napkin, they grab their controller, their remote, and they say,
I want M&A's Excellent Adventures to tell me
a story. And then they click it.
I wanted to make it just a little more convoluted.
Well,
I feel like I stole your thunder.
You did it in a way. So I hope when you're editing this, you just see my face go. Assholes. And with that, Michael.
Yeah. Wow, PowerPoint much?
It's funny because.
I'm so sorry. That was so mean.
Last week your PowerPoint was amazing.
Sure.
So I had to one-up you and add some transitions between all of them, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just did some nice simple little fade animation.
You did.
Because I didn't want to steal away from the story. Yeah, but you keep doing what you're doing, and that's fine.
Let's back this up.
That was slick.
Michael, we're going to pull back the curtain a little bit. Your character's name is Ace Allen.
Ace Allen.
Okay. You ain't afraid of no ghosts.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
But you are afraid of vampires. Spooky. Do you like the drop-down lettering?
I do. Okay, so I ain't afraid of no ghosts, but I am terrified of vampires.
You are terrified of vampires. And just wait for it. You've always wanted to go camping. I custom made that scribble animation.
I know. That's the saddest shit I've ever heard. I've always wanted to go camping. It's so easy to just go camping.
He's always wanted to go camping.
What stopped me?
Corporate America. You finally took your...
It's cheaper to camp than it
finally got a day off from your corporate job.
Gotcha.
And you wanted to go camping of all things. Okay. Congrats, I guess, buddy.
Thanks.
But my name...
Ooh.
Yeah. Well,
an ace out. Yeah, very nice, very nice.
My character is Lucas.
Lucas. Do you have a last name?
You've never bothered to learn my last name. We've been coworkers for at least 3 years, but you've never bothered to learn my last name. Isn't that sad?
The perfect timing of that.
I'm so glad I put that detail in there. That worked better than I thought it would.
I'm in a good mood. I'm crying right now. This is weird.
Same. So I love being outdoors.
Fantastic.
Especially at night. And since we've been coworkers for 3 years and you never fucking bothered to learn my name, you thought this would be the best opportunity.
Well, it's not in
to
your email.
use me.
Okay.
And take you outdoors to go camping. But finally, you know, I have a serious disdain for garlic. I just fucking hate it. It's on your breath all the time, and I just can't stand it.
Definitely. Okay.
Yeah. And with that...
Oh my god.
Ooh. It is evening on your first camping trip ever with Lucas. Ace, you've been wanting this night for years, practically your whole life. And you decided to take your friend Lucas, who's kind of a friend from work, I should say. But more importantly, you're looking up at the stars and you realize this is what it all was for. And we're in the middle of the woods.
Lucas, have you ever seen this before? This is just fantastic.
Yeah, it's beautiful because you know, you can, if you look up at the sky, you can see you have the Big Dipper right there. It's just, you forget how many stars you can't see in the Los Angeles sky.
Yeah, I didn't even know. My goodness.
Man, how long have we been working together? And this is the first time we've ever hung out, Ace.
8 years, 7 months, and 13 days.
Wow. I suppose. Huh. Well, you know what we gotta do before the night's out?
What's that, Lucas?
We gotta make a s'more. Tell scary stories. You know, do the whole camping experience so, you know, you feel like you can really embrace it.
Yeah.
Don't you think that'd be fun?
What if... since it's my first time, you know, what if I'm...
Yeah. See, this is why your choice, Ace.
Thanks,
You're like
Lucas.
Ace of Spades.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Lucas. Thank you.
Yeah.
But what if, like, I'm cool with like a good ghost story and everything, you know, but I don't know. Maybe let's take it a little easy on like the scary stories, just because like since this is my first time,
is someone gonna get scared?
No, but I'd appreciate it if you put your hands down. I don't appreciate that form of
Why
posture.
are you scared of spirit fingers?
No, spirit fingers are not scary to me, Lucas. I don't know. It's just my first time, you know.
Okay,
first time jitters.
Yeah, I suppose. Okay. Sounds good, friend.
Yeah.
So, you know, I start working on the fire and just... And...
Do you need me to do anything? I'm just kind of... I feel like I'm just kind of...
I almost have it.
Okay.
And it starts smoking. And then...
I'm gonna have a snack quick here before we jump in, and I take a clove of garlic out of my pocket.
Excuse me?
What's up?
What the fuck is that?
Oh, it's garlic. I just like it as a snack. I don't know. I know it's kind of weird, but I don't know. It's always been kind of comforting to...
Yeah, a little bit. Bro, I mean, could have just told me beforehand, and I was so agitated. I just flickered the fire.
Oh.
It was perfectly rumbling.
Oh, hey, perfect. There's the fire. Hey, do you want to chop up this garlic and throw it into whatever we're cooking for tonight? What are we having? I know you planned...
Hot dogs.
Hot
You don't
dog.
really eat garlic with hot dogs.
Well, if you kind of get like a skillet, you can throw it all in together and get some seasoning. Do you want to try something like that?
Yeah, perhaps.
Or we could rough it. You know, we could get a stick and just poke the hot. It's my first time. I'm just a little.
Hey, just let me show you the ropes here, okay?
Okay. You're right.
Yep. I take a stick and a hot dog and I just shove it on there, right?
Oh.
All right, hey, buddy.
Yeah.
You just hold it over like that, okay?
Okay.
Yep, you got it. You got it. And I just take your little garlic and I just, chuck it just out,
Hey,
out the distance.
am I doing it right, Lucas?
Yeah, it looks great. So,
This is so cool. I've always wanted to do this.
Yeah, it's a pretty good time. It's a pretty good time. But sometimes I just gotta get out. Just
Wait,
fight
yeah,
an
like,
urge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say, question.
Yeah.
I was doing a little bit of research. Mm-hmm. And I was reading about this place, and, like, has there ever been any, like, supernatural things that you know of? Because I know you're outdoorsy. So have you ever, like, ran into that before?
Once I was just chilling around Texas, just out in the open, and I saw this really fuzzy creature just running up. I was like, "Holy
really?
shit, that's a chupacabra!"
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Wow, man.
And then it was just an armadillo, but it just happened to be rolling around in a tumbleweed and it looked really hairy. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So,
that's pretty cool. That's pretty crazy, I guess,
yeah.
what you see out here. Because I ain't afraid of no ghosts, but I don't know. I just sometimes.
You ain't afraid of no ghosts?
Nah, ghosts are not.
Well, let me just humble you a little bit, buddy. So, what do you say we crack open some s'mores?
Yeah.
And tell you a little
I think
story.
My wiener's done. I can.
Your wiener's done?
Yeah.
Wow.
So.
That's pretty cool. So. Have you ever heard?
Really good.
Isn't it good?
Yeah.
Just over the fire. You noticed you're like it's a little cold on the inside because you just really burnt the outside. Gosh, have you ever heard of the story of Count Succula?
No.
You
no,
haven't?
I'm not familiar with what that is.
Well, tale is, he was just a normal guy. He worked in a corporate, 9 to 5. But there's just something different about him. Creature came in the night, got him just right on the neck, and he had the sudden urge to just suck the blood out of people. But what's different about Count Succula as opposed to other, vampires, was he could only suck the blood out of, you know what I mean?
I'm not familiar.
Yeah. He could only suck the blood out of your thumb.
That's okay.
And when he is done with his victims, you know what he does?
What?
He just walks away. Does nothing. Harms everybody.
Oh.
That's the story of Count Succula.
Yeah. Wow, that's pretty crazy. You know, I've never heard of that. I take another clove of garlic out of my pocket. Wow. So does that? Where is he from? Where does that happen? What's?
It mostly happens, Florida man stuff. We're far away from Florida,
Okay.
but
Oh man.
some people say
Sleepy.
he's in woods just like this one.
Oh, cool. Very cool. Oh, that's fine. I mean, what? It's just a story. It's,
You're really obsessed with garlic.
It's just a snack. I just sometimes, it's good to chase something with it. It's
Got it.
kinda,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
It's just kind of nice. I mean, if it's really bugging you, I can put it away for a bit.
It's just the crunching sound really gets me.
Oh, sure. I can try and muffle it.
It's just crunch. Well, what do you say, s'more?
Yeah. I'll tuck this in my pocket.
Yeah. And take the stick, put a little marshmallow on it, pass it back to you.
Thanks.
Yeah. And
So just like the same that I did with
same
the...
exact thing. You just toast it. We're just chilling. Count Succula. He actually, some people say he's kind of a hero.
Really?
Yeah. It's more so like in the dark fantasy community, and I just lean over and I'm like, well, enjoy cooking your s'more. I'm just gonna do a little light reading.
What are you? What you reading there?
Oh, just New Moon, Twilight series. I feel like I really relate with the characters.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought Bella sucked. But well, I don't know.
Well, actually, the Cullens do the sucking. Excuse you. But
sorry,
yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm being. I don't know. I'm a little on edge. I don't mean to offend you.
Hey, look. They don't call me Lucas for nothing. You know, I just like to have fun.
Yeah. Say, Lucas, since this is kind of a funny story. Since we're out here, I know we've been working together for a long time, and
I close my book. I look at you. Yeah.
We're good friends.
Yeah, I like to think we're pretty good, friends. You didn't come to my birthday last year, but
I told you, man, I was getting a colonoscopy.
Yeah.
For my uncle.
Yeah, it checks out.
Yeah.
Checks out.
So, a weird question, kind of, like a fun, maybe a campfire question for the game.
Yeah. Hey, there's nobody else around, okay?
Sure.
Nobody else around for miles.
If you were to ever get married,
yeah.
What would your and spouse's last name be? Would you do your name, or would you take, or what, would you change it to something totally different, or?
Well, that's a really good question.
Okay.
I really thought that, finding somebody with the last name Herspekesmeyer would be pretty cool, but I have yet to meet a lovely person by the last name Herspekesmeyer.
Sure.
So
yeah, I've met a few,
I think I'm just
but
gonna be
they're
single
all
forever.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well,
I'm
but
really
just
just
hypothetically, okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Another. It's just part of the game. Asking some questions here. Let's do. Let's play.
Yeah.
Pretend it's like a job interview.
Yeah, like a job interview.
We start out. Hey, nice to meet you.
Oh, wait. I have to do a little role play here.
Oh, okay.
Let me just freshen up quick.
Sure.
Okay, yeah, I'm in the mood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Welcome. Glad you're interested in the company. Just so I can get it written down here, can you spell your first and last name for me?
My first name is Lucas.
Okay.
And you just hear some chanting out in the distance.
What?
What?
What is that?
What the fuck? Sounds like prayer. But we're in the middle of nowhere.
Do you think other campers are religious?
Some people say you have to be. Other people say you don't have to be. Who am I to say what we should be?
Okay.
Anyways, that's enough questions for tonight. What do you say? Should we turn in?
I don't know, man. That chanting's sounds louder.
It's probably just a squirrel.
Okay, I guess you're the expert here.
Yeah. Just don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Just don't worry about it. I shouldn't have brought it up.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just crawl into my tent and we'll be good to go. Okay.
All right.
See you in the morning.
Yep. Hey, peace out, man. Just
yep. See you
in the morning. Yeah. So we're just sitting in the tent. It's just wow. What a beautiful time. And you just can't help but shake the feeling that these chanting people are getting closer and closer.
Lucas. Lucas. Hey.
What? What?
That sounds not normal, man. Like, that sounds like I wouldn't hear in the woods. I don't know. What does that sound like to you? What do you think?
Listen, I told you it was the squirrels. Do you really want...
I've never heard a squirrel sound like that before, man. I've seen squirrels before. That doesn't sound like a squirrel.
Okay, you know what? Fine. Let's just go out and explore it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think now, good a time as any to do a little exploring if you really think about it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just the woods. It's not. Yeah, let's go.
So we start walking. Realize the chanting has calmed down.
Okay.
It's nowhere to be found.
Dude, that makes me feel better.
Yeah, a little bit. Just find myself as a nail biter sometimes. Just when you're freaking out, do you ever bite your nails?
So I broke that habit a few years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to just keep them trimmed and filed now.
Interesting. Looks like you missed a little bit on your thumb.
Oh, my bad. No,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Oh, just. Yeah. You're not even trying.
Well, it's an adjustment. I mean, I used.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Listen, buddy.
What?
Yeah. I'm fine. Let's just go to bed. Talk about this some other time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go. All right. So we crawl back into our tents.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm gonna get any sleep tonight. Maybe I kind of jumped the gun on this whole camping thing.
Hey.
Lucas.
Hey.
Lucas.
Hey.
Lucas.
What?
Somebody was saying my name. Someone was saying my name.
Yeah?
Yeah. Who would know that I am here? Who would?
I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but I think you had a bit too much scary story tonight.
No, somebody was just saying my name. I heard them moaning my name. It happened. I heard it. Not okay, so it stopped, but that doesn't mean I didn't hear it.
I suppose.
Can we just pack up and head out?
You really want to pack up and head out?
I just don't think
on
I
our
can.
camping trip?
Look, I know.
Ace Allen, in the face of adversity, do you just run away?
I'm just freaked out, man. I keep hearing shit, keep seeing things, or not seeing things, but you're acting weird too. You look like you're sick or something. I feel like maybe it was bad timing or something. I've read stories about people who go out camping, man, and then they don't come back. And I don't want to be the next top 15 YouTube channel.
I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
Let's just pack up then, and let's just take off, call it a night, right? We can try again another time.
Ace, I have to tell you something. I think you're being kind of a bitch right now.
Jesus, Lucas.
I mean, how long have we known each other?
8 months. Or 8 years.
8 years.
7 months and 13 days.
Yeah.
14
And
days.
you didn't even know my ideal last name to get married to?
It was just a fun thing.
Hey, it's okay. At least you know my full name.
Yeah, of course I do.
Right, Ace Allen?
Yes, of course, man. You're one of my best friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course I know your full name.
Yeah.
I'm
so
almost.
What is it?
I'm honestly, I'm insulted. You're asking me this. Why would you challenge our friendship this way?
Me?
No, if anything, you're gaslighting me.
If anything, you're gaslighting me, gaslighting you.
No, because
gaslighting me.
if you think our friendship is so weak that something as simple as a last name can derail it, then maybe, if maybe this friendship's not what I thought it was.
Hey, don't say that.
Well,
Ace, look, I'm sorry. Can we just make it up?
sure. Can we just head out or something? I'm I'm a little uncomfortable.
Careful who you make friends with out in the woods. And then
Wait, before I don't know what's going on, but
Ace Allen, I tried warning you. I tried warning you. And then I lunge for your thumb. Just.
you can't have him, man. This suck man thing.
I can't try having them.
No way.
And then I banshee scream just. And I take the stick that you use for s'mores, and I grab your hand and just chop off your left thumb.
Oh, no.
And then I chop off your right thumb. And that was just the start, Ace Allen.
What are you doing, man? We're friends.
Yeah?
Why are you cutting me to pieces?
Because you didn't know my last name.
Of course I knew your last name,
Sakula.
man.
And then I go in for your whole body, and I just start.
I throw an elbow at your face. Lucas.
And then I go in again!
And I throw a left elbow in your face.
Should have learned the last time.
You forgot something.
What did I forget?
You were acting weird. And I wasn't sure, so I rubbed garlic powder all over my hands.
And I realize my skin starts peeling back. Just. You did what?
My thumbs were coated in garlic powder.
And I die.
Try and get your keys. Fuck, this hurts. I don't know if I can, wrap that. Okay. Oh, God.
And I grab your wrist and go one more time. Just. But it burns even worse.
I reach in my pocket and I grab some garlic. And I just smear it all over your face.
Oh, my old wound. And then a big burst of light. And we just see bats out in the distance. And they flutter away.
Fuck.
And we're just walking.
Fuck.
You just hear out in the distance.
Hello?
Oh, yes. Hello.
Hey,
you
man.
look like you've had a time and a half. And then I look. Just a mysterious villager. And I see you're missing both your thumbs. Oh. That's quite an issue you have there.
Can you help me, man?
Why, sure. Whatever do you need? Some first aid, perchance?
Please,
And I grab your hand just to see your thumbs. Wow. I haven't seen an ailment like this.
Please, man, I'm losing a lot.
Since 1843.
I'm losing a lot of blood, man. Do you have any gauze? Or can you help me with my shirt? I can wrap it up.
Yes, let me just quick call my friend Lucas. He'll be able to help you out.
No, wait, don't
Don't call Lucas?
Don't call Lucas. He's did this. He's His response, he did.
And Lucas's friend just so happens to go straight for your neck because he's a normal vampire. And he goes, "You poor thing."
And I take my mouth full of garlic and spit it in your face.
You haven't seen the last of the succular family. And the sun rises in the east.
I'm gonna find his keys. There. Okay. Oh, a Prius.
And scene. What a stupid story.
That was wild. That was pretty intense.
So there's
man.
a whole family of succulars out there.
Okay.
Just saying.
Very intense.
So,
that was a spooky story.
It was a scary.
That was a very
scary
story.
It's been a while since we've had a spookular episode. We need some more adversaries.
Yeah. It's a good thing that I had garlic on me, like excess garlic on me.
It's very odd that you would rub garlic powder on your thumbs, but I think I gave you enough clues to do that.
I didn't want to spoil anything when when it popped up and it said loves the outdoors, especially at night. I was like, Lucas is a vampire, isn't he?
And then I have a disdain for garlic.
Yeah,
I made it pretty obvious.
I was like, yeah, but I didn't want to immediately do it. But also when you said because I always have garlic on my breath, that's why I was like, okay, so I'm gonna just have garlic all the time, and that's awesome. That was very intense story. That was
pretty intense.
It was wet and wild.
Yeah, we had some travelers.
We had spooky stories. We had Twilight.
It turns out all the succulars must be very religious because they're always singing prayers out in the distance, I guess. It was very strange, how it ended up working out because we were just chilling, two guys. But, got a thirsting. Got a hurting for a thirsting.
It did.
And then I thought maybe I should just lick your thumb. And then I went, I don't want to lick Michael's thumb.
No, you don't know where this thumb has been.
Yeah. Made a baby with that thumb.
I did make a baby with this thumb.
Yeah. I thought it would have been great if your blood was so full of garlic that it poisoned me. I tried to incorporate that somehow, but you beat me to the punch with a mouthful of garlic that you chewed up and then spat in my face.
That's right.
So, yeah.
I came prepared.
So...
Oh.
Yeah.
What was your favorite part of the story?
Favorite part of the story was, I don't know. I enjoyed the little camp time. I was just chilling, just friends. Okay. And you trying very cleverly to figure out my last name. That was really good. That was good.
Thank you.
Good. I did not think you were going to do something that clever. Like, if you got married, what would the hypothetical name be? Oh, that's pretty good.
Thank you. My favorite part when the first round of chanting, and I was like, it's getting closer because we could actually hear it.
We could actually hear some chanting going on.
I was getting I was actually getting into it. Okay, this is getting kind of freaking me out.
Getting a bit too real.
Yeah. So that was cool. That was a cool experience for sure.
So Ace Allen drives a Prius. Where does Ace Allen go after this?
Ace Allen.
Does he just go back to his apartment in his 9 to 5? Does he tell people about this?
Probably not, because he doesn't want to look like a bitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair.
Because he's like, I don't want to be, people to think I'm scared of vampires. So he probably just has nothing.
Nothing.
And just goes back.
Yeah, that's fair.
But he doesn't have thumbs now, so now he has to.
He has to explain that he doesn't have thumbs.
Kind of, yeah. But he was pretty good with the last name thing.
What can you do without thumbs? You can do most things.
You can still jerk off.
Ace Allen only has his priorities straight.
What else do you need? You can make it work.
I suppose there are people who don't have hands and they're just fine. Yeah.
Like you're starting a fire.
I can only picture the drive home, and he's just using the steering wheel, and then he just has to jerk off. He goes, well, at least I have this. Still.
At least I've still got this going for me. I think the funniest thing, the last line was, "Oh, Prius."
Oh, Prius. You know what's funny? There's going to be a point where we have only electric cars, and that joke will not age because they won't know what a Prius is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like maybe like 100 years from now, they'll be all like... Pfft.
If 100 years from now people are watching M&A's Excellent
They are going to be watching
I will be
M&A's
so
Excellent
happy.
Adventures.
That would be amazing.
Not only are they going to be watching it, but this is going to be the first podcast to go to space. We're going to make it happen. I'm going to contact Blue Origin and say, hey, can you just throw this cassette tape of M&A's Excellent Adventures episode,
Sweet.
Probably the musical episode. Just throw that up into space. That'd be awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, what did you envision?
What I envisioned, this went a lot differently than I thought it was going to go.
Okay.
Because we had the chanting, and I just incorporated it.
And it was perfect, yeah.
Yeah. So,
good call.
My podcast idea for tonight was going to be, we were going to go camping. We were supposed to share a tent, and you would wake up with me having your thumb in my mouth. Was the original intent, but then you established we had two separate tents, and I was like... All right, I got to try to incorporate that somehow. But after you catch me sucking your thumb, you would have been like, what the fuck? And I was like, oh, well, you can suck my thumb.
That would have been really fucking
That's what
funny.
we're going to be
That would have been really funny.
But we got a little derailed, which is part of the fun.
Yeah.
Just a different story.
Trying to backpedal. You can suck my thumb.
Yeah, you can suck my thumb, bro. Like, don't make it weird.
That's super funny.
Yeah. But we ended up getting a little more personal than I thought.
We did.
Yeah.
We did.
So then after that, I eventually would have said, I am Count Succula, and then sucked you dry, and then...
So I would have died in the end.
You're supposed to die
instead of
attacking
attacking you. Instead of killing you, I would have died.
You survived.
I survived. With no thumbs.
Yep. But now we've established that there are multiple succulas.
Yeah.
So we need to get very good at establishing which succula is where.
If
we do bring them back. We don't have to bring them back.
One of my favorite... genres, or I don't know if genres is right, but situations in comedy is either absurd things happening in a very normal setting or very normal things happening in a very absurd setting.
That is,
And one of my favorite jokes that I made, not to toot my own horn, was the gotta find your keys. That was so funny to me. Or just because it was you fucking ripped my thumbs off, and I'm just casually trying to pat your pockets to be okay, let's get your keys so I can get out of here.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, you
I like the idea
set
that we
me up
carpooled
perfectly
in my Prius to hang out outside in the outdoors. That's some top tier California
that
stuff
is
right there.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
very good.
I guess. Anything else you want to say before we start? I don't know. This is a short ep, but it's also later in the evening. And I think we're a little tired.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anything you want to say before we
what you say?
Any other big updates?
I don't have anything to say.
Oh, have you seen Tick Tick Boom yet?
No.
You're no longer on paternity leave, but if you get a chance to watch Tick Tick Boom with Andrew Garfield, it's a musical.
Oh, okay.
Pretty fire.
Is it?
Pretty fire. It's pretty good.
Okay.
It's a tearjerker. I thought it was gonna be a fun musical. It's just really sad. So if you and Ashley want to watch something and cry, it's pretty good.
That's cool. I'm always for that.
Always down for a cry. Oh, I don't know if you'll like it, but it's worth a watch, even if you don't like it. It's really fun.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
I can check it out. I think I've heard of it, actually. Somebody talking about it.
Yeah, well, a lot of the songs are viral on TikTok right now. So
I don't think I've come across any. But maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. I can't sing them. They're copyrighted.
I'm really invested in the Council and the Rogues War right now. And
can you fucking explain that to me? I have no clue what that is.
All right. So, 2 accounts on TikTok. One, the Vantalord. The Vantalord is the leader of and represents the Council. and stitches with other people's TikToks and invites them to the cookout, and passes judgment on other TikTokers and everything like that. And there's another account, Shayderna, who's a little bit more wild, unhinged, and he had a TikTok where he talked about sometimes how guys do a little sneaky little wiener scratch in their pocket sometimes that goes unnoticed.
Yes, you showed me that one.
Because he...
So this
he
is
was,
a war now?
So the Vantalord called out Shayderna for exposing secrets from the Wiener playbook that are secrets held by the council. So he said that Shayderna needs to stand trial at the council. Shayderna responded to that by saying, no, I'm going rogue. I'm going against the council here. And then other TikTokers were like, some of them were siding with... and then the Vantalord called out bounty hunters on Shayderna. So now there's some TikTokers who are like accepting the bounty hunting contract, some TikTokers that are siding with the council, some that are siding with the rogue, but it's like there's a shit ton of people involved in this, and it's like and they're just all going back and forth.
Were you on TikTok during the Ratatouille the musical? That sounds a lot like just a big collaborative. It's different because that's more of a group mentality, but the Ratatouille the musical thing was just like a bunch of people just role playing as.
I remember you telling me about it. Yeah.
A bunch of people just role playing as creating this musical.
Yeah.
So it's a little different, but I love TikTok trends that take on a big personality like
this has been talked about on ESPN, Comedy Central, Adult Swim, I think. Like,
what?
It's a big fucking
what the
deal.
Fuck?
It's a big deal.
Fucking,
it's a huge deal. I would get invested.
I mean, what do I know?
and just binge it because it's like it's so intense.
Oh
it's
my God.
really intense, and it's very interesting. And I'm Team Rogue all the way.
Wow.
Yeah, this is me officially swearing my allegiance to.
Well, cool. I think I'm gonna have to side with Team Council on this one. Because I'm a bit of a prude.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the council's corrupt, and it's time for a new...
I don't admit that I do anything with,
Well, I think it's time for a new age.
With my wow.
Era.
I mean, who's to say anything happens?
I think that some of our secrets should be open and happily shared by all. So let's siding with the rogue here.
I have zero opinion on this, but I say you're wrong.
Okay. Well, there we go.
Does that mean I have an opinion?
The line has been drawn right here.
I guess we have to draw this
Team
line.
Council, and I'm Team Rogue here, so we'll see how things go. This is real shit, Anthony. I'm not playing around. This is real shit.
Oh.
Get invested.
Speaking of which.
Yes.
I watched my first sport from beginning to end, besides like Super Bowl, because I've seen Super Bowl shit, but I'm usually on my phone. I guess I was doing other things too, but like, I don't know. I watched a soccer match, and it was so much fun. I think I'm getting older because I'm just boring and watching soccer. But my favorite part about the whole deal was I don't have ESPN. I watched a Twitch streamer live stream it illegally from Spain, watching a Milan versus a U.S. game. And I was like, okay. And I watched it, and the commentator guy was speaking Spanish the whole time. And I understood like maybe a third of it.
Nice.
But hell, I could see why people watch soccer. Because it's cool. You have all these different cultures.
Yeah.
From across the world. Kicking a ball, I thought that was pretty fun. Plus, it gives people an excuse to like day drink and not feel bad about it.
I'm happy for you, and I'm gonna let you finish.
But
I want you to know that was how do I?
What are you gonna say?
It came across
Michael?
Very theater kid, like. A very theater kid thing to say. I watched a sport all the way through for the first time. You're like 23, 22 years old.
I watched a sport.
You're just like all these people coming together to kick a ball, and it's an excuse to day drink.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Yes.
You can edit it if you feel the need to. But I'm telling you how I feel.
No, I'm telling
that's
cool.
you how I feel.
It is
so
fun.
if there's ever a sport again that we could watch, we should sit down in the theater and watch a sport together.
I will say, live, like going to a game, a million times.
Want to go to baseball this summer? I fucking love baseball. You like baseball?
That's the one. Baseball and soccer, I've never really gotten into.
Bro,
but it depends.
Baseball's cool. You just go in, you eat food, you drink beer, and you talk, and then you look and you go.
I think my ass would always get sore, but
because of the chairs.
Yeah, if I don't
get a donut, get a fucking hemorrhoid.
If I don't have a team to really cheer for,
the Red Hawks.
I know, but I've never been like a huge Red Hawks.
I'm not a Red Hawks guy either. You got to support local though, local sports team.
I suppose.
I'm telling you. Unless you don't want to.
Well, no, I'm cool doing
it.
But have you ever watched, like, my favorite sports to watch live, football and hockey, because they're
I'll do a hockey game with you.
Super fun.
I'll do a hockey game with you.
I'll do baseball too. Like, it's fun.
How about we do both? Both is good.
Let's do both.
I fucking love it.
But
hockey's the same vibe as baseball for me. You sit down, you eat food, you drink beer, and you're chatting, and then you go, shit, they're on the ice. They're beating the shit out of each other.
Do you want to know the most intense sport that I've ever seen, though?
Yeah.
Professional wrestling.
I've never seen. I've seen UFC on TV.
Fucking crazy.
I'm sure it's crazy.
It's so fun. I've always wanted to see like an extreme one live because those ones get really fucking crazy.
So you're talking professional wrestling like WWE?
Yes.
So like theater kids who wrestle?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can just say yes.
Yes. But yeah, I guess
that's
I wouldn't equate them to it because I think it's a little bit more.
You're so quirky.
I'm so quirky. I'm not like other girls, so.
Not like other girls. You like professional wrestling.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
Who's
it's weird.
Who's your favorite wrestler? Do you have one?
That's so hard to say.
I'm sure it's like picking your favorite child. You have one.
I have a few. Jeff Hardy has a very special place in my heart, but it might be Edge.
Edge?
Yeah, Edge. I just fucking love Edge. Yeah.
Edging?
Just edging. Yeah, you fucking do. Oh, Anthony. oh, fuck, Anthony.
We should make that a GIF for Facebook. Just my hand underneath, and you're like, oh. My mother would be so disappointed.
My grandma would be too.
I'm gonna tag all your relatives. If you do that, I'm gonna tag every single Ebec. Text Kiara. Be like, hey, do you want to guest on the show again? We've really gone downhill.
It's you.
We've resulted to circle jerking.
Flicking my bean.
Flicking your bean, bro. Who's your favorite kid?
That's
out of all of your kids, who's your favorite kid?
Me.
Yeah.
Because I'm we're all kind of kids at heart.
That's fair. I can't wait for Daisy to listen to this.
I know.
In 10 years.
She'll understand.
She'll understand. She'll get it. She'll be like, yeah, I agree.
She'll be like, yeah.
Yeah.
Then she'll call me a dork ass or something, and then I'll know I raised her right.
In 10 years.
In 10 years.
She'll be 10 years in 2 weeks.
Dad, you're a dork ass, and I'll be like, don't say that.
You'll be all like, listen, I'm going to let you finish. Don't.
And then she'll be like, why do you say that? What is that from? And I'll be like, God, Jesus Christ.
You'll have to explain gay.
Did you know we have a new DJ who was born in 2003? What? Yeah, isn't that weird?
Emerson?
No, although Emerson was born post 9/11.
Anna?
No, her name is Kat. And she's now a DJ.
We just hired a Kat?
Yeah. And she was born in 2003. And
what the fuck? My sister Caitlin born in 2004.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
That means your sister Caitlin, is she 18?
No, she's 7. She's August birthday.
Well, she could In August, she could be a DJ with Harmon Entertainment.
I'm gonna let you finish.
If you want, I could onboard Caitlin.
I tried to set her up, and then she ghosted Dave.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so she
high schoolers
shot herself in the foot there. Just kidding. She didn't, but
don't do that shit.
Don't ghost people, bro.
Answer.
Don't do it.
Your emails and texts.
Hey,
It's
even if you don't want to.
so easy to do.
Just send an emoji if you can't think of anything to say.
Answering an email is the same as texting. It's the same.
Yeah.
Because it's all on your phone. You get the notification, you open it up, and you type shit back. It's the same exact thing.
Yep, exactly.
Just... this goes to everybody in every situation. Answer your fucking shit.
Answer it. Just even if it's as simple as an emoji.
Yeah.
Yeah. Easy.
Just let me know, or let anyone know, that they've been heard.
Michael, I'm going to let you finish here. Thank you very much, everybody, who was listening.
Thank you.
Oh, by the way, we got
good.
some pretty cool shit coming.
We do have some
soon.
cool shit
I know
coming.
I've said that like a month ago. We have some cool shit coming. Tomorrow is our first Scatterbrain meeting for some pretty cool shit that we're going to announce soon.
I didn't even know about this.
Yeah. Well, this is the independent project that I was telling you about.
Sure.
Yeah, so you can totes join if you want. Otherwise, fill you in on the
We'll see
what happens.
We'll see what happens.
With that, everybody, I'd like to say thank you very much for listening. Make sure you like the video, comment the video, subscribe to the video. And if you don't, you're canceled.
You're a piece of shit.
Yeah. So with that, make sure to submit your premises to michaelandanthonyadventures@gmail.com. Once again, that's michaelandanthonyadventures@gmail.com. I think we should do our submitted story
Yes.
soon.
I think we should do it next week.
That'd be pretty cool.
Cool.
Pretty cool. I should have done that this week.
That's okay.
That would have been fun.
We had vampires. We were sucking
We
each
had
other's
vampires.
thumbs.
I was hoping if I was like, he sucks people's...
Cocks!
I was hoping for you to say that, and I was going to say thumbs at the same time and be like, yeah, that's what I was going to say, yeah.
That's very funny.
We could edit that right now.
We could.
He sucks people's
Cocks.
thumbs. Yep, exactly. You got it. And with that, thank you very much for listening, and bye-bye.
Kisses.